He doesn't understand the context.
My name is Ashlynne, and you're watching What I'm Doing Right Now.
Today is haircut day, but my haircut's not until like 4 o'clock, so I've still got 6 hours to deal with this.
I feel like I'm getting a glimpse into like high school, Michael.
I never had an emo phase like this though.
I know, but that was a very high school thing.
In high school, my hair was spiky in every direction. If you're wondering what these things in my ear holes are, I accidentally left my earrings out for like 2 weeks in a row, and my ear holes closed up to the point that I couldn't fit my gauges in them anymore. So I have these tapers in to slowly open up the hole again so that my gauges can fit again. Aside from my haircut later today, everything that I have to do is related to our Macmillan Ecology Project. And as we do not own the copyright for the stuff that we're working on, I can't show you any of it, which means no fun footage of that for you today.
I can't see my legs, that's weird. Oh, I can see the remote though. I didn't know I could see that.
Kyle brought in his Oculus Go. How does it do its tracking?
It has 3 axes of tracking, so like if you do this, it can't sense that, but it can sense you looking in any direction. So I assume it's just like either a gyroscope or accelerometer or both. But yeah, there's no room scaling, so you can't like walk around. It's just meant to sit.
How do you like it?
It's really cheap. It's like $200 or $300. I don't remember. I know it's a lot cheaper than VR headsets usually, and it's like all self-contained. I feel like this is closer to what I think mass market VR is going to look like, because you can like watch movies and stuff on this.
So if you took this and added inside-out tracking so that you had 6 degrees of freedom, you think that would be a home run?
I think that would be a home run. I could go for more like higher resolution screens, I think.
Right, dog? How do you feel about this VR experience?
Well, this couch doesn't get farther away from me when I stand up. But the overall experience of not having cords all over is really nice.
May 22nd. Today I'm working at my chest, so we're going to add 250 calories to our calorie goal. I'm also running 3 miles. Based on my past experience, I know that that will burn me about 500 calories. I'm starting with 1225, adding 750, so we're aiming for about 2,000 calories today. Breakfast, already did that. That's going to be about 500. The lunch that I have today is 700. For dinner, I need 800 calories. Aside from all that, the work stuff that I have to do today is upload music to Patreon. I need to wrap up 3 different pieces of our Macmillan Ecology Project. You may remember that a few times in the past I've attempted to upload my What I'm Doing Right Now Volume 1 soundtrack to iTunes and Spotify and Amazon and all that. The first time iTunes rejected it because the average song length for the whole album was less than 1 minute. We attempted to get around that roadblock by recording 1 bonus track that was long enough to bring the average track length up over 1 minute. We did that, we resubmitted the album, and then iTunes rejected it again, this time saying that there were too many songs under 1 minute. So over the course of the first few months of this year, I went back and revisited most of the songs that were under 1 minute on Volume 1 of the What I'm Doing Right Now soundtrack, and I retooled them so that they were longer than 1 minute each. So this month I'm re-releasing Volume 1 of the What I'm Doing Right Now soundtrack to the $8 tier on Patreon. I've been aiming for 1 upload per day every day this month. I've missed a few, so I'm like 2 or 3 days behind right now. But after all of that music gets pushed out to Patreon, I'm having Callie's boyfriend, Drew, master all of the tracks together and then resubmitting that to iTunes. Hopefully this time it'll work. But if you want to get those tracks now, if you go to patreon.com/michaelaranda, sign up at the $8 tier, you can catch up on all of the tracks that have been uploaded this month, and you can get the rest of them as I upload them over the course of the next few weeks. After I finish re-releasing Volume 1, I will switch my focus over to releasing Volume 5, I think it is. I don't remember if we're on 4 or 5, something like that. I'm also writing little anecdotes about the process of lengthening them or what inspired the song in the first place. The UPS man just showed up with this big box. I have no idea who it's from or what it is.
Oh, packing peanuts.
Oh boy. It says Morgan on it. I assume this is from Michael Morgan.
There's a frame.
Wow, it's so big.
So this is a signed print from Shepard Fairey. He did the Hope poster that was popular in the 2008 election, I think. That's real fancy. All right, the time has come to get a haircut, so say goodbye to this. Oh, buddy, I feel so fresh, and my face feels so free. I'm digging it. I'm sorry if you were on Team Floppy Hair. I'm over it. This section of the river right here, they installed a thing that they call Brennan's Wave, which makes the water curl up like that so that people can take their surfboards or whatever down there and play in the water. The water level was high enough that that disappeared, so the fact that you can see that again now, it means the river's going down. I just found this birthday cake protein bar across the street at Warden's, and this was 210 calories, 590. Not that I can read that anymore. Oh, also, I already ate my lunch, so that's done.
You just stopped talking.
I had nothing else to say, and then my eyes hurt.
I've got different pieces of the same Macmillan project rendering on 1, 2, 3 computers at the same time.
Oh my
That's Heckefficient. Heckefficient. Unfortunately, I haven't finished any one of these things. I've made good progress in all 3, but they're all still not done. However, I do need to get my workout in, and I don't want to be at the gym too late, so I think I'm going to leave this stuff going here, go to the gym, and then come back later. I just realized that we have a whole extra computer that I could also be rendering stuff on. What's it gonna be? Oh, only 27 hours remaining. No problem. I feel very weird because I left my laptop at the office rendering. I couldn't take it because it needs to be connected to our server. So I'm going home without a computer. Because I have a desktop
You
at
have a
home.
computer at home.
But I can't lay in bed with that desktop and watch Netflix.
No, but you have an iPad Pro that you could watch Netflix on.
Actually I don't. I left that at the office too. This will help me with my try not to look at screens for a while before you sleep thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Katelyn's gonna drop me off at the gym. I'm gonna do chest exercises today, and then I have to run 3 miles, and then I don't know if I'll have to come back to the office after that. I'm hoping I can just use TeamViewer to check in on the computers from home. Okay, for dinner, we got Jimmy John's Unwitch Fun Time. I need about 590 calories for the rest of the evening, and this is like 560-ish. That's close enough. Whale, we got home, and now I'm thirsty, so I am suggesting that we go on a bike ride to the gas station to collect liquids.